Alright, so for today we have a Xiaomi Air Purifier Model 3H. The basic premise of this is that these air purifiers have a filter inside of them that use a RFID chip inside of them to register when it was replaced. And after that, it has a countdown which starts at which point it's going to tell you that you need to replace your filter. Now, usually these filters should last you about 5 to 6 months, but sometimes it has happened in the past where the filter actually starts to ask for replacement in 2-3 months time. Now this depends, but some of these filters can be cleanable, so there's no way after you clean it to reset the counter. It still will show the, let's say, 0% filter, and the problem is no app setting or menu on the screen allows for that to happen. Now the other models that have, there's a button on top, similar models, but they have a button on top here. They do not have the RFID chip, so there's no real counter on them, and it doesn't really know when you replace your filter. So basically those are a little bit easier to maintain, but there is a way to reset the filter without exchanging the actual filter itself. Now let's start by booting up the machine. As you can see, I'll try to pull it up. As you can see, it says filter remaining 0%. Now what you're going to want to do is we're going to hold down this button on the front that has the red circle around it, and also we have this button right here for on the back. So we're gonna hold both those buttons on the front and the back for a little while until a menu pops up. So I'll try to get this as best as possible, but we're gonna hold down the button at the back and hold down the button at the front. Now it's gonna beep a few times, so we'll have to wait. So here we had the first few beeps. The menu will change, so we just gotta wait. So it shuts down. The fan stops spinning as well. And we hear the third number of beeps. Fourth number of beeps. Now we let it go. And as you can see, we now have a completely different menu. It has all these sort of like settings on it, but basically what I think it does is it most likely just resets the EEPROM chip, which is like the memory of this unit, so it doesn't have the memory of the filter counter. It basically resets, but also keep in mind it does reset most of your settings. So like your Wi-Fi connection will be reset and everything else, so you will need to re-add it to your home app on your phone, etc. But it will reset the counter. So this is how you do it. So basically you hold the button just on the front, you don't have to hold it on the back. And let go, and you see it starts blinking. Now all of these messages will go away. The fan will kick up, and we're gonna wait. So after you wait a little bit, only the Wi-Fi message remains, which is good. Now as you can see, nothing happens. When I press this or I press that, I can hold it for however long as I want. It doesn't do anything. The problem here is that there's no seemingly way to shut this down, right? So what we're gonna have to do is unplug it from power. I know that sounds not too great, but we're gonna unplug it. We're gonna wait for the screen to go black. As you can see, there's nothing showing. Shut down. It's unplugged, and now we're gonna plug it back in. once it's plugged back in, it's gonna boot up. Probably gotta turn it on. You can see the beeps back. And you can see filter remaining 100%. So that's basically it. That's how you reset the filter. It will start working again. Everything's fine. All the menu screens are back. Everything else is back. Now we're gonna go into the app and restore the Wi-Fi connection.
So what you're going to see in the app is now the purifier on your app is showing offline. So what you're going to want to do is, as you can see, the uh, device is offline. Connect the device to a power source and turn it off and on again. Anyway, that doesn't really matter for us. We're going to go to more suggestions. And at the bottom, it's going to offer us to repair the device, which we want to do. So it's going to tell you how to reset the device. Let's see, we reset it. You have your Wi-Fi settings here. Let's see next. So we didn't actually do any of the repairing settings that you need to hold down the button, etc. On the device. The Wi-Fi logo on the device is already flashing, so it's already waiting for a connection to happen. So it's just waiting for you to repair it. So you're going to select where your purifier is actually located. Going to save it, and it's going to be back here. And as you can see, the filter remaining is going to be 100%. Estimated lifetime span, everything is reset. You should, change your settings to the way they were before if you have anything, and you should be good to go. It's going to be working as it was before.